Welcome back to Reddit Tales. In today's story, we explore this sentence. Can you leave before my friends get here? I don't want them to know about you. As you listen, notice the exact moment where you think the relationship stopped being repairable. I am using a throwaway account for obvious reasons. I am 28, I work in IT support for a mid-size company. Nothing flashy but steady. I pay my bills, save a little, live a simple life. I have always been the reliable type. Show up on time, help when needed, no drama. That is how I approached my relationship with Emily. We met at a low-key barbecue through a mutual friend. She was 26, working in marketing at a boutique agency. Her world was social media campaigns, launch events, and rooftop parties. She always looked put together. Her friends looked like they had been copy-pasted from an influencer's feed. Brunches, girls' trips, matching outfits. Me, I am more jeans and hoodies, weekend hikes, and long shows. On paper, we did not really match, but we clicked. We had late-night talks, shared jokes, long cuddles on the couch. I fell hard. From the start, I did what I always do. I showed up. 6 months in, she got laid off. I helped rewrite her resume. I covered a few of her bills when she was between jobs. I drove her to interviews. She started staying at my apartment more and more until she was basically living there. We talked about trips, about maybe getting a dog, about the future. But there was one thing that never seemed to move forward. I never met her friends, not once. She would gloss over it with lines like, "They are super judgmental about guys," or "It is just girl time, you would be bored." I told myself she just needed her own space. Looking back, this was the first flag waving right in front of my face. She also never mentioned me on social media. She posted every latte, every brunch, every girls' night, but I was never in the frame. Sometimes I was literally there, just cropped out. At the time, I told myself she was just private. Now I know she was not private, she was selective. Another example. On her birthday, 1 year in, I went all out. I cooked her favorite dinner. Steak, her favorite wine, even baked a cake from scratch. She loved it, told me it was the best birthday she had had in years. The next day, she posted about self-love and treating yourself with a picture of the cake, no mention of who made it. When I suggested meeting her family at their holiday gathering, she laughed it off. "Babe, they are intense," she said. "Let us keep this our thing for now." I swallowed it. Again. People in these stories often think patience will turn disrespect into appreciation. It almost never does. The night everything cracked was a Friday. Emily had planned a girls' night at our apartment. Technically, my apartment, but she had half her life in my closet. I had been looking forward to a quiet evening. She would hang with her friends. I would probably order pizza and play games once they were gone. She was in the bedroom curling her hair, doing her makeup. I was on the couch scrolling my phone when she turned around, lipstick in hand. "Hey, babe," she said casually. "Can you leave before my friends get here? I don't want them to know about you." For a second, I thought I misheard. "What do you mean?" I asked. "Like, go into the bedroom or something." She laughed, sharp and dismissive. "No, silly," she said. "Just go out for a bit. Grab a beer with your buddies or whatever. It is easier if you are not here when they arrive. They think I am single and explaining you would just complicate things. You get it, right? It is girls' night, no guys allowed." My stomach twisted. "Explaining me," I repeated. "We have been together for 2 years, Emily. Why have you not told them?" She sighed, rolled her eyes, kept putting on mascara. "Because honestly, you are sweet and all," she said, "but my friends are into the whole scene. Successful guys, exciting lives. You are stable, predictable. I love that about us, but they would not get it. They would tease me about settling for the nice guy. Plus, I have been chatting with this guy from work, Alex. He has that edge, you know. Travels, parties, nothing serious, but if they saw you here, it would kill the vibe." "Chatting with Alex," I said. I kept my voice calm. Inside, it felt like the floor dropped out, as in flirting while we are together. "It is not like that," she snapped. Finally, she looked straight at me with that smug expression she got when she thought she was right. "We are not exclusive in that way. I mean, come on, we never defined it. You are great for Netflix nights, but I need excitement too. Do not make this a thing. Just head out, okay? They will be here in 30 minutes. I stared at her. The woman I had built my routine around. The person whose rent I had covered when she was out of work. Now calling me a secret, unexciting placeholder. So I am your hidden boyfriend, I thought. The one you do not show because he does not fit the brand. So I am your secret boyfriend, I said out loud. The one you hide because I am not exciting enough. She shrugged and checked her phone. Look, if you want to fight about it, fine, she said. But yeah, basically, can you just go? I do not have time for this drama right now. Sometimes you expect a big fight, yelling, breaking things. Instead, you just go quiet. I stood up, grabbed my keys and jacket. No problem, I said. I will leave. She smiled, relieved. Thanks, babe, she said. Text me later. We can cuddle after they go. I did not answer. I walked out, got in my car, and drove to a small park nearby. I sat there for an hour. I thought about the rent I had paid, the presentations I had helped her practice, the nights I stayed up when she cried about work. I thought about how she cropped me out of photos, how I was good enough to pay bills but not good enough to be seen. Under the hurt, something else showed up. Not rage, not revenge, just clarity. Around the time her friends were probably arriving, I pulled out my phone and typed one message. We are done. Please pack your stuff and leave it by the door. I will change the locks tomorrow. Good luck with Alex and your exciting life. I hit send. My phone lit up instantly. Calls, texts, notifications. What? We need to talk. This is ridiculous. I let it ring a couple of times, then picked up. Her voice came through, sharp and offended. What the hell, she said. You are breaking up with me over text. That is so immature. We need to talk about this. Talk about what? I asked. My voice was flat, almost calm. You just told me to leave my own apartment because you do not want your friends to know I exist. You have been hiding me for 2 years and flirting with a guy from work. What is there to talk about? She huffed. Oh my God, you are blowing this way out of proportion, she said. It is not hiding. It is compartmentalizing. My friends have high standards and you are not exactly the type they hang with. Alex is fun, spontaneous. We grab drinks after work, that is all. It is not cheating if we are not official. You never pushed for labels anyway. Labels, I repeated. We have been living together. I paid your rent when you were unemployed. That is not official. See, this is why, she shot back. You are always so serious, so needy. I need space to figure out what I want. Alex gets that. He does not cling. If you had been more exciting, maybe I would have introduced you, but you are content with your little IT job and your routine. I deserve better than that. This is on you for not stepping up. Her words landed like punches, but they also organized the truth for me. She liked my stability when it served her. Now she wanted to blame me for being exactly what she had used. So I am the problem for being reliable, I said. Exactly, she said, almost proud. I am evolving, babe. You should too. But if you are going to be dramatic and end it like this, fine. You will regret it when you realize no one else will put up with your boring self. I paused. For once, I did not defend myself. You did not want your friends to know about me, I said. Now they do not have to. Goodbye, Emily. I hung up. Then I blocked her number. When I got back to the apartment later that night, the girls' night was over. There were a couple of bags by the door and a note on top of them. Your loss. I changed the locks the next morning. The first few days were rough. I woke up reaching for her side of the bed. I opened my phone expecting her texts. I second-guessed myself. Had I overreacted? Was I being too sensitive? But every time that doubt showed up, I replayed one sentence. Can you leave before my friends get here? I do not want them to know about you. That line did not get softer with time. It stayed sharp. I did not post about it. I did not rant online. I went for long runs, sat with my thoughts, and tried therapy for the first time after a friend recommended a counselor. Those sessions were eye-opening. We talked about why I had accepted being hidden, why I thought being reliable meant I had to tolerate disrespect. The therapist looked at me one day and said, "You are not boring, you are grounded. There is a difference." That line stuck. With that in mind, I slowly rebuilt. At work, I stopped coasting. I signed up for online certifications in cloud computing and cybersecurity. I studied at night instead of refreshing her social media. I passed the exams, and a few months later, I was promoted to senior analyst with a raise and some travel for conferences. I updated my wardrobe a little. Still jeans and hoodies, but better fit, better shoes, not for anyone else. Just because it felt good to look like how I wanted to feel. I got consistent at the gym, not for a revenge body, just for health. Weights, cardio, meal prep. I lost some weight, gained muscle, and more important, my posture and confidence changed. I reconnected with old friends. Weekend hikes turned into group trips. I joined a local trivia league. Turns out my boring brain did quite well in those rounds. At a work conference, I met Lisa. She was a graphic designer from another firm. We bonded over terrible hotel coffee and making fun of the carpet. We started texting, then dating. Nothing rushed, just steady and honest. The first time she invited me out with her friends, she just said, "This is him," and pulled me into the group like I belonged there. No hiding, no weird explanation. No, we never defined it. That alone felt like a different universe. Meanwhile, I started hearing bits about Emily. I was not asking, but mutual friends talked. Apparently, she dove right in with Alex after we broke up. They went public quickly. Trips, parties, flashy Instagram stories. He was a freelance photographer with an impressive-looking feed, always talking about projects and clients. Underneath that, he was unstable. From what I heard, he used her to fund those trips. She quit her marketing job to join some collaborative project that never really existed. He cheated on her. At least one of her friends caught him with another girl at a club. There was a fight. He smashed her phone. The police were called once, though she downplayed it. Her friends backed away from the drama. The agency refused to take her back after she flaked on deadlines. Money ran out. She got hit with an eviction notice when he bailed and left her holding the lease. Last I heard at that stage, she was sleeping on a cousin's couch and driving for gig apps. It would be easy to say I felt satisfied. I did not. It just confirmed what I already knew. She had wanted excitement at any cost. The cost arrived. The outreach started about 8 months after our breakup. First, it was a text from an unknown number. "Hey, it is Emily. New phone. Miss our talks. How are you?" No apology, just phishing. I ignored it and blocked the number, then an email. "We should catch up. I was going through stuff back then. Let us grab coffee." Ignored that too. One evening, she left a voicemail. "Okay, fine, you are ignoring me," she said. Her voice sounded cracked, but we had something real. "Alex was a mistake. He cheated and left me with nothing. I am sorry if I hurt you. You were always there for me. Can we talk? I need advice or something. Please call back." Advice from the guy she hid like a stain on her image. That irony was not lost on me. I deleted the voicemail. No reply. Then her circle tried. Her sister messaged me on LinkedIn. "Emily is in a bad spot. You owe her a conversation after everything. She says you overreacted. Be a man and hear her out." I replied once. "I do not owe her anything. Please do not contact me again." Blocked. Her friend Sarah dragged me into a group chat with some mutuals. "Dude, Emily is falling apart," she wrote. "She lost her job, her place, everything. Alex was abusive. She regrets how she treated you. Give her a chance to apologize. You are better than ghosting." These were the same people who happily believed she was single while she slept in my bed. I left the chat without saying a word. By 10 months, the tone shifted from pleading to angry. She showed up at my gym one day, which meant she had been following my routine somehow. She approached while I was in the middle of a set, wearing worn clothes, makeup half done, eyes red. "We need to talk now," she said. "You have ignored me for months. That is cruel. I said some stuff I did not mean, okay? Stress from work, Alex pressuring me. But you were safe. I realize that now. Let us fix this." I set the weights down. "Emily, this is not the place," I said. "Or the time." She crossed her arms. "Oh, now you are too good with your promotion and your new life," she snapped. "I saw your updates." "Congrats, by the way. rubbing it in. I messed up fine, but blocking me and making me beg is low. My family is angry at you too. They think you are heartless. Mom even says you used me for stability and then ditched me. That almost made me laugh. Your family does not know me, I said. Because you never introduced me. This is over. Please leave. She stepped closer, raised her voice so people started looking. How dare you, she shouted. After I gave you 2 years, you are nothing without me. Boring, remember? Alex broke me, but you owe me closure. Staff stepped in and walked her out while she threw insults over her shoulder. You will end up alone. If anything, that scene convinced a few mutual friends who still doubted me to step back from her. The last big moment came about a year after the breakup, at our mutual friend Mike's birthday party. I almost did not go. I knew Emily might be there. But I decided I was done hiding from my own life. Lisa came with me. We went to a rooftop bar, string lights, music, easy conversation. I felt relaxed. People asked about my job, about travel, about hobbies. I did not feel like the boring one anymore. Then I saw Emily at the bar, alone. She looked tired. Her dress did not really fit. Her makeup was smudged. She was scanning the room until her eyes landed on me. She walked straight toward us. Lisa squeezed my hand. Do you want to leave? She asked quietly. I shook my head. Emily forced a smile. Hey, she said, did not expect you here. You look different. Good, can we talk privately? We are talking now, I said. What is up? She looked at Lisa, then back at me. Who is this? She asked. Already moved on, huh? Wow. She looked back at me. Look, I get it. I was awful, she said. Hiding you, the Alex mess. He destroyed me, cheated, took my money, got me fired with his drama. I am starting over. Therapy even. But you were my rock. I see that now. Let us try again. I can change. Her words sounded rehearsed, like lines she had repeated to herself in the mirror. I kept my tone calm. You did not want anyone knowing about us back then, I said. Remember, you called it compartmentalizing because I was not exciting enough. Now no one needs to know, including me. That chapter is closed, she flushed. That is cold, she said. After everything, I begged, my family tried. Your family, I said, the ones you never let me meet. Emily, I have built something real since then. New job, real friends, someone who does not hide me. You are not part of that, not anymore. Her eyes watered, but she went straight to anger like always. You will regret this, she said. I am better than her. Lisa spoke up softly. Actually, she said, he is happy. That is what matters. Emily muttered something under her breath and stormed off. Later, Mike told me most people had seen enough of her behavior and backed away. Her reputation kind of collapsed on its own. We stayed. We laughed, ate cake, took pictures. For the first time in a long time, the only thing I felt when Emily crossed my mind was distance. Looking back, here is what I learned. Lesson 1. If someone is ashamed to be seen with you, that is not a small problem. Hidden relationships are not romantic. They are disrespectful. Lesson 2. Being reliable and stable is not boring. It is only a problem for people who crave chaos more than character. Lesson 3. You do not owe access or closure to someone who lied about you, hid you, and blamed you for their choices. No conversation will rewrite who they showed you they are. Lesson 4. You cannot fix someone's need for constant excitement. If they see you as a backup plan instead of a partner, walking away is not petty. It is self-respect. Lesson 5. The right person will not hide you, downplay you, or be embarrassed by your job, your car, or your routine. They will be proud to stand next to you, even on your quiet days. What about you? At what point in this story would you have walked away? When she refused to introduce him to her friends, when she asked him to leave his own apartment, or only when she showed up at the gym demanding closure? And have you ever been someone's secret or backup option? How did you handle it?